Hey, everybody. Welcome. If you're joining me live, say hey. And if you're watching the replay, also say hey, but put replay in the comments for me just so that I know that you were here. So I'm glad to have you here either way. Today, I was totally going to go into a different direction, but something inspired me to talk about this today because honestly, when there is a launch coming up for your business and it's time to launch, but there's some things that you need to have in place. There's always some prerequisite things that need to take place before actually launching. Okay, and a lot of the misconception is that no matter where you are in your business, you can have a six-figure launch. You can just do all the things and go, just go. And that's really not the case. A lot of times people are not explaining their process or where you need to be before actually, having that happen for you. And if we want to manifest on higher levels, we have to do higher level things beforehand, and doing things step by step in the right order, of course, gets you to your goal. And that's really the thing about when we want to manifest certain things, we set a goal. This is what we want to achieve. But if we don't have certain things in place, it'll be harder to get to that goal. You actually slow down the manifestation process if you're not doing the certain things in the right order, right? So we don't want to do that. We want to either speed it up or have it go at a pace where it's continuously moving forward as we work towards the things that we want to achieve. And so that's what really this whole thing is about when it comes to having your six-figure launch. Not just be a dream, but actually be something that is a reality and potentially can happen for you if you have the certain things in place. So the first thing is really having your offer validated. Whether it's a new offer or whether it's something that you really haven't put out there, but it's kind of, it's just been sitting, you need to validate this offer. And what I mean by that is have people go through the offer, give you feedback, give you testimonials, just so that you can have an idea of what you may need to put in, what you may need to take out, how you're going to tweak it. But you need that feedback in order to solidify your offer and also to prove that it actually is a working thing, something that is working for your target audience. And so, with that, you can reach out to your network, you can reach out to different people who are your ideal client, whoever that is, and see if they will want to beta test for you or go take them through like some type of pilot program or something like that in order to get the information that you need to validate this particular offer that you're planning on launching. But if you don't do that beforehand and you just put it out there, then you have the chance of failing miserably and then having to start all over, which once again slows down the manifestation process because this is something that you should have did from the get-go, right? So yeah, so reach out to your network, reach out to people who may have your ideal client. And I want to talk about this a little bit more because the reasons why, moving into the next thing, actually, the reasons why you need to do this is because you just want to have the confidence in what you're doing, right? You want to have the confidence in what you're putting out there. You know it's working. You know it's going to sell because you've gotten all the things together, all the feedback that you need. You've gotten the results and everything is solidified. Okay. So we don't want to take that chance and just put ourselves out there and expect that we're going to have this 5-figure or 6-figure launch when that's not happening. Okay. But I want to go into also talking about you building your email list because a lot of coaches, a lot of service-based providers neglect this part of business. And And it's not always on purpose. It's not something, you put out your lead magnets, you put out different things to build your email list. Yeah, people are trickling in, they're coming in little by little. And, I get it, that's happening. But if you pay more attention and make it a priority, it's really better for you in the long run, because you need to think about the longevity of your business and how to sustain your business. And you can do that with an email list. Okay. Your email list, those are leads that are sitting there. They're waiting. They are expecting to hear from you. They're expecting you to market to them and promote to them. And I mean, these are the people that you can potentially build a relationship with. So, and they're right there. They're on your email list for a reason. They expect all of these things from you. So if you're not communicating with them regularly, okay, consistently, then that becomes a problem when you want to launch. Okay. So we need to think about these things and actually continuously bringing people in, continuously building your list, bringing more leads in is the key to doing that. And so this is why I focus so much on summits, because if you want to do this organically, it's a great way to have an influx of people coming onto your list, into your community, just in your database that you can actually speak to, communicate with, nurture, build a relationship with, and ultimately sell to. All right. So these are the things that we need to think about. Okay. Using a shared audience is like you're borrowing someone else's audience, but you're looking at more so people who are established, more so people who are influencers, because these are the people that have your people. All right. These are the people that, you being associated with them, you having a conversation and collaborating with them can potentially promote for you. Okay, like let's catch this, because they are influencers. They are already established. They have an audience. People love them. People trust them. So they trust their judgment. All right. So when it's time for you to have something to launch, then you have these people here who can help you with that and promote for you. Okay. This is why I always encourage you to reach out to influencers when it comes to your summits. Okay. This is not about playing down here. It's really about playing up here. And like I said, these are the people who are more than willing to help you. And you would be surprised, because a lot of times people don't have the confidence to actually speak to certain people. But you know what, when you're doing a summit or you're doing a virtual event, this gives you that confidence, because it starts a conversation, and it starts a conversation which could ultimately lead to you having a relationship. Okay. If you do it right, if you do it correctly and in the right order. Okay. So really those two things, validating your offer and having it where you are collaborating with people. If you have a referral network, that's great, because your referral network can actually bring you people to test your offer as well. So you want to reach out to those people. But if you're planning on getting leads in and generating more people into your space, into your database, then you really need to reach out to influencers and have them on your summits. Okay. Or your virtual events, even if you're doing a webinar and it's just you and that one other person. But if you have a collective of people who can promote your event for you, you're going to get them into your funnel, and then you can market to the people that are in your funnel. So that's ultimately what should take place beforehand, so that you already have people there to sell to. Okay. We don't want to launch to people that are not there, right? You can go live, you can do all these different things, but you want to warm people up first, right? You have your cold leads, you got your warm leads, you got your hot leads, you have all these different, all these different things going on. You have new people seeing you every single day, or as much as you put yourself out there, but there's always going to be new people coming into your world and seeing you and looking at you and seeing what you're doing. So, I mean, at some point, these people have to warm up to you. They have to get to know who you are before making a buying decision. Most likely they're not going to do that if it's straight up cold lead and they're seeing you for the first time. That's rare. That's really rare. So the reason why I do summits the way I do summits, and I have my clients reach out to influencers and people who are already established, who have been doing their thing for a long time. It's just for that reason. It's just for that reason. Like their people already trust them, and now they can help you and help you level up as well. So that's really what it is. And they're more than happy to do it. That's the thing, right? Because they get it. They get it. People who are already higher level, they're already up, they get it. They get it. So we have to understand that, because we're setting out to manifest certain things and have things happen in our business. The ultimate goal is to achieve everything we're setting out to achieve, but we really need to think about the steps beforehand, like the steps leading up to that point. Okay. So map out how you're going to validate your offer. If you haven't done it already, if you have, great, move to the next step, which is list building or lead generation, right? Move to that so that you have people to sell to and you continuously get them into your world. Okay. But if you haven't validated the offer yet, okay, you can go to launchwithcheryl.com/data, and you'll see where you can sign up just to get a free sheet. It's a free worksheet. It's a data research sheet. And these are questions that you can ask your ideal client or a beta tester or what, just to see firsthand what they actually want, like what's the current need and what, just kind of get an idea of the solution that you can provide for them on a deeper level, but get to know them in depth so that you can understand what the issues are right now and how you can solve them. These are great questions to ask them. Okay. And this is a great way for you to just validate that offer. All right. And most likely, if they're a good fit to work with you, they will. And you can take them through the offer and get the feedback that way. Okay. So, but these are great questions to ask just so you can go a little bit deeper in understanding their needs right now. Okay. So once you validate, like I said, do your lead generation, make sure you're getting people onto your list continuously so that they're there. So when you do launch, you have people to launch to. And yes, you can potentially have a 5 or 6 figure launch. Okay, guys. So if you have any questions about any of this, I'm actually accepting beta testers for a program that I've just created. So on this very thing, on actually doing a summit and then launching. So if you would like to be a beta tester in my program, please DM me, reach out to me, and we can see if you're a good fit. Okay. So yeah, because I know not everybody knows how to do a virtual event. Not everybody wants to do a virtual event or feels confident about it or understands the steps or maybe afraid of the tech work. But I walk you through all that and how to do it in a simple way where it's easy for you. Okay. And, you take out the guesswork and yeah, you don't have to worry about all the techie stuff and all that stuff because I walk you through everything. Okay. So if you would like to see if you're a good fit and become a beta tester, please reach out and let me know. Okay. So I will talk to you guys next time. If you have any questions, also throw it in the comments and I'll get back to you. All right, guys. Have a great day.